This is a second stimulus check and stimulus package update for Tuesday. Hope you are healthy and safe. We have some big shocking data shortly. Thanks for tuning in. This is LALATE. As always, like and subscribe to this channel and drop your comments below, and we may feature them in tomorrow's recording. And please hit that bell on the front of this channel so you get an alert when a new stimulus package update goes live. And shortly we'll be getting to all 20 of your second stimulus check questions from yesterday. But first, some really shocking news. As you know, we always try to give you the cutting edge, latest breaking and probative financial news that impacts the ability of Congress to really get their butts in gear and get you a second stimulus package right away. And here we go. This comes from Morgan Stanley CEO Jamie Gorman, who says that basically says the same thing I said the last 2 days, which is the strength of certain technology stocks is no indication whatsoever about whether you need a second stimulus check or not. Rather, there's other financial data that it's an issue. He says, quote, "I think we need a lot of stimulus. It's one thing to say that we've had a couple million come back on payroll after being furloughed, but there are many, many more millions who have not, and many more small businesses that are struggling. And yes, they've been able to bring them back under the Paycheck Protection Program, but that doesn't mean they have any viable business." Very well said. Congress should not take a false sense of confidence from this run in the market. Are you listening, Mitch? Come on now. I think it's the role to provide for the support of this country needs to get back to the thriving economy where everybody can prosper from it. And frankly, we can't pay down some of the debt that's created to facilitate. We can pay down some of the debt that's been created to facilitate all these programs. I mean, very well said. 2 viewers of this channel, literally in the last 4 minutes, have sent messages on our wonderful EIDL thoughts and special, looking back on the last 60 days. They said they've lost their businesses and they have no more energy. So it is that sort of sentiment and heart that this channel has had that I hope those heartless senators really open up and understand that just because their favorite CEO from down the street that lives in Nantucket in a $1 billion house is all fine and dandy, that there are viewers out there that are not. So when they don't have that money to pay their employees, and if they're using the same money to pay their rent today, they're not going to have it tomorrow. And to same store sales that don't get better, a lot of businesses are going to be in trouble in this country. Very well said. Let's get to some of your questions and comments. Cruising Mom. So many are going to be homeless by then. In many states, the rent evictions are not postponed. The stock market has been feeding and feeding. So very well said. I mean, the news that this channel has been delivering since this weekend is that at this point, your second stimulus check will arrive, but it's going to arrive in August or September, October, when businesses will have died. It's just too late and too little. Leanne, hey LA, guess who? LA. Speaking of health and stimulus, the stress has intensified and multiplied over all these issues. Typically, I don't discuss this, but I believe the purpose is now over here. I do hope that congressmen are reading or hearing your comments. They are. If you just joined us on this video today, 20 minutes ago, we uploaded an EIDL loan video that a congressional hearing is being held because of this channel. So they are listening. Mortality has been very real, but it's not easy to talk about. All I wanted was for SBA to follow the law and not give me my grave. I say that from my heart, but sadly, it's the truth. If I ever stop following you, LALATE, remember how many lives you changed. And I would only stop following when my time is up. Well, your time is not up, so don't stop following yet. Thank you for the wonderful comments. Anijah, hey LALATE, another great t-shirt idea. I saw Mitch and I had an itch. Everyone with their t-shirt ideas. I love it. We should have a t-shirt stimulus package. That'll help small business that way. That I have to wait till October. Remember to add that to the funeral expenses. Very well said. LALATE, you make me laugh at that. Rita Savina. If I live with my granddaughter, will I get a second check? Yes, of course. Absolutely. It doesn't matter where you live. Robert Henson, love and share. Well, thank you, Robert. And thank you for supporting the channel with a really wonderful donation today. Again, thank you so much, Robert. Deborah, I love watching you and your sense of humor. Well, thank you. I was a little bit, today's the whole gamut of emotions. The video at 2 o'clock was a tearjerker because it was a retrospective special. I hope you watch it. I'll drop in the links above. And then the one at 4 o'clock, I seemed very aggressive because I was rushing. I was like, hey, we're going to have a congressional hearing, and it's tomorrow. You need to contact them right now about your EIDL grant. If you've not watched that video, I'll drop in the links above as well. Amy Perkins, Mitch getting reelected is highly unlikely. Big things happening this November. LA for president. Thank you. Write me in. Kimberly Matthews, Hartford needs their checks too. Very well said. Annette, because I have no filter, you might as well make me a bed in the spam filter. No, Annette, you don't land in the spam filter. Certain viewers do all the time. And we have to take them out of the spam filter. I mean, there's only certain words that in the spam filter of this channel that'll leave you in the spam filter. And those usually refer to... okay, I'm going to leave it out. I'll leave you guessing what it is. Lombard's Christian Arts Conservatory. It's Sam Lombardo using my other YouTube channel. Well, thank you. I saw the video about the Main Street Lending Program. I'm thinking the two teams playing rugby now is Team Honorable Kimberly Butler pulling the competition of the goalposts versus the Team Honorable Jerome Powell. I love that. Kimberly Valentino, where's the stimulus from April, May, and June? It's not. It's being eaten by Mitch McConnell for lunch. Cruz Juan, holy moly, cowboy, blue is your color. Yesterday was a black shirt. But for some reason the lighting made it blue, which, hey, it would have been better if it was sold in blue, but it was not. By the way, today's shirt is gray. Maybe it's going to show up as purple by the time you see this broadcast. Shannon Desiree, Mr. GQ Smooth, the only words I used yesterday were buzzards, senator, vacation, and stimulus. By the way, Shannon, you landed in the spam folder 3 times in the last 24 hours. I don't know what the words you're using, but it just... I don't know, but there's something about that spam folder and Shannon. They go hand in hand, and it's just like, oh, there's Shannon in the spam folder again. It's just like, don't know what's going on. Ryan, nice shirt, Ellie. Well, thank you, Ryan. How am I doing today? Cruz and Mom, with so many companies offering workers jobs, they're back with significant pay cut. Interceptor. Oh, new viewer. Thank you for joining us, Interceptor. We need to write our senators to expedite our stimulus payments. LALATE, you are shirt wealthy. Thank you for... Weeble stocks are popping. By the way, this is like a very old off-the-street shirt I'm wearing today, so no. 700 Club. I bet a Hondo second stimulus will be starting June 20th. I don't know what that means. Shannon Desiree, work from home? I didn't even work from work. Kathy, thank you for supporting this channel, Kathy. I think I hit the down button by mistake, but I corrected it. Hope it counts because you know I love you. By the way, you hit that down button because you're Mitch McConnell. You can always hit it again, and then it's off, and then you can switch over and hit the up button. But, don't be playing games with that. Elusive. Call about the grant. Oh, don't worry about the grant. Call your senators about the grant. Watch the video above. Bob Gabriel. If we have to wait till September to get a $1,200 check, it won't help. It won't help. I mean, I've had 2 viewers in the last few minutes talk about their business are gone. Ned back with the fried lettuce. We called wilted lettuce salad. Leaf lettuce, chopped green onions, crumbled bacon with the bacon grease poured over it. Yes. I think this is turning into a poured grease channel. It's a 2 Weeble stocks. I'm offering you poured grease over lettuce. It's just, hey, it's what we got to do. If you have questions about today's second stimulus check or poured grease, drop them in the comments below. I may answer them by tomorrow's video, or my pronunciation of taters is off, then certainly comment about that as well. I know you will. As always, stay up LA for more.